He walked with a limp, but his posture was straight. His uniform, though faded, still carried the weight of decades of service. He wasn't there for recognition. He just wanted a quiet moment and a cup of coffee. But the security guard saw only weakness and made a mistake that would rattle the whole building. 5 minutes later, sirens howled, and a K-9 unit stormed the front doors, with justice on a leash. It was just after 10 a.m. when retired Officer Daniel Price parked his old, scuffed Crown Victoria outside a downtown government building. Daniel had served the YXE force for 34 years. Traffic division, tactical unit, community outreach. His cane wasn't just for support. It was a quiet symbol of everything he'd endured. A bullet wound to the hip on his last month before retirement, saving a kidnapped girl from a meth house. He never bragged, never asked for thanks. This morning, Daniel was there to submit paperwork for his pension adjustment. Just a quick stop, in and out. He wore his retired badge clipped to his coat, a habit more than a statement. It caught a few eyes, but mostly, people moved past him, but not the security guard. The lobby was polished but empty. Fluorescent lights buzzed overhead, and at the front desk stood Travis, a private security contractor in a starched black uniform. Young, arrogant, and clearly bored. His eyes flicked to the cane, then to the limp, then to Daniel's face. "You lost or something, old-timer?" Travis smirked, not even trying to hide it. Daniel stopped short, offering a calm nod. "Just here for the pension office, son." Travis scoffed. "Figures. Should have brought a walker instead. You sure you don't need an escort?" There were chuckles from a nearby vending machine. Another guard had overheard. Daniel paused, took a breath, then said nothing. He just handed over his ID, but Travis didn't even look at it. Instead, he pointed at the cane. "That a weapon?" "Kinda looks like one. Can't let you in with that stick." "It's a medical cane," Daniel replied quietly. "I'm cleared for entrance." Travis leaned closer. "Or maybe it's just a pity prop to make you feel important." Daniel's jaw tightened, but he didn't lash out. He'd dealt with punks before. He reached for his phone, and that's when Travis snatched the cane from his hand. "You don't need this," he said, holding it up mockingly. "Bet you walk just fine when no one's watching." The cane clattered against the wall as he tossed it aside. Daniel stumbled slightly but caught himself. The entire lobby went silent. A woman near the elevators gasped. Someone behind the counter whispered, "Is that legal?" Daniel didn't say a word. He just pressed one button on his phone and quietly said into it, "Dispatch. This is retired badge 1147, immediate situation." Exactly 5 minutes later, at 10:08 a.m., the first siren echoed from 2 blocks away. Travis looked up confused. Then came another siren, then a third. People in the lobby turned toward the glass doors, just in time to see 2 patrol cars, lights flashing, screech into the loading zone. Right behind them, a black SUV with tinted windows, and bounding from the passenger seat of that SUV was a German shepherd in a vest marked K-9. The glass doors hissed open. Sergeant Elena Morales stepped in, jaw clenched, badge gleaming. She didn't even glance at Travis, her eyes locked on Daniel. "You okay, sir?" she asked. Daniel gave a small nod. "Thanks for coming, Elena. I figured this was quicker than filing a report." The K-9 stood by her side, tail stiff, eyes locked on Travis like it smelled fear. Morales turned. "You," she snapped. "What's your name?" I was just doing my job," Travis stammered. "He didn't follow protocol. He brought a cane. It looked like a weapon. Morales cut him off. That man is retired Officer Daniel Price. He taught half of my academy class. He saved 2 kids from a hostage standoff in '09, and he bled on duty so you could sit behind that desk." Travis swallowed hard. The K-9 growled low. People backed up. "Where's his cane?" Morales demanded. Travis pointed toward the corner. An officer retrieved it and handed it gently back to Daniel, who nodded in gratitude. Another officer turned to the building supervisor, who had come down during the commotion. The supervisor, eyes wide, had seen the footage already. Security cameras had captured the entire interaction. I'm so sorry, sir," the supervisor stammered. "That's not how we treat anyone. especially not officers. Morales stepped closer to Travis. Effective immediately. You are relieved of duty. Your company's contract will be reviewed. And if Mr. Price wants to press charges, we'll back him. Travis opened his mouth to protest. But just then, the K-9 barked sharply. He flinched, and nobody said a word. As the tension eased, Morales placed a gentle hand on Daniel's shoulder. Come on. Let's get you upstairs. I'll escort you myself. Daniel chuckled. Didn't mean to make it a field trip. The officers laughed. Even the K-9 relaxed, tail wagging now. They moved through the building like royalty, people stepping aside, some nodding in quiet respect. Outside, more officers had arrived. Some recognized Daniel instantly. Hey, Sarge! Legend! Yaha! Still swinging that cane like a baton? The old man grinned. Meanwhile, Travis sat alone on a bench, hands shaking. His phone buzzed with a call from his supervisor, and then another, and another. The footage had already gone viral. Security guard Mock's retired cop gets schooled by K-9 unit was already trending. In the pension office, Daniel finished his paperwork. Elena waited outside, chatting with the clerk who had brought him a free coffee. As he walked back out, a young officer, barely 22, stood waiting. Sir, the rookie said, I just wanted to say thank you. My dad always told me stories about you. Daniel raised an eyebrow. Your dad? Detective Harrell? You saved him during that bar fight in '03. Daniel laughed. Small world. The rookie nodded. You're the reason I joined. Just wanted you to know. Daniel gripped his cane a little tighter, but this time not for balance, for pride. That day, Daniel didn't ask for attention. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't throw a punch. But respect doesn't need noise. It just needs memory. And when the world forgets what heroes look like, sometimes it takes a loyal dog, a flashing badge, and 5 minutes of truth to remind them. Because when you insult a man who earned that cane, you don't just mock his limp, you mock his story. And the Brotherhood always remembers. If this story moved you, hit like and subscribe. More real, powerful moments like this await you every day.